Okay, so before I even start the review, I gotta tell a story. I went with my friend Jacob and my sister, and we're all excited to see the movie. And we're excited to see the new Die Hard movie. And before the movie starts, of course, behind us are these stupid fucking bros that have to open their goddamn mouth. Yo, man, I'm gonna talk obnoxiously loud and excessively in the theater and make sure you hear me, because you have to hear everything I fucking say, because I am so funny. Swag! Okay. I hate that shit. I think it's rude, inconsiderate, and just... why would you talk? We're watching a goddamn movie. You paid money, I paid money. We all paid money to watch this movie. We all paid for enjoyment. You need to shut your fucking mouth and be respectful. This is my review of A Good Day to Die Hard, aka Die Hard 5. This is directed by John Moore. The man who fucking took Die Hard. Die Hard is like on life support. It's like someone shot Die Hard in the forehead, brought it back to life, and then shot it again. That's basically it. Anyway, John Moore, the guy who directed the Max Payne movie. We all know that's wonderful. Anyway, the movie stars Bruce Willis, and other people. I don't really know any of the other people other than Mary Elizabeth Winston, because she was in Die Hard 4, I think. She played his daughter, I believe. Anyway, this movie was such a fucking disappointment. And I hate saying that, because I love all the other Die Hards, even 4, and you know, 2 wasn't the best one, but still, I love all the Die Hard movies. I think they're all really good movies. I think they're fun, and they were just good movies in general. And this was just not a Die Hard movie at all. No. Now, if you didn't like the 4th one, how John McClane was like fucking superhero and OG and put in ID cutie and fucking Doom and went all God mode and fucking just wrecked everyone's shit, then you're not gonna like this one because it's even enhanced. Okay, so the plot, I had to literally remember it, is John McClane's son is like a CIA agent, and then he has to get a prisoner of war, and then they have to go find a file, and it's just convoluted and kind of like, when it went at the end, I was like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? It's like, to me, it seems like someone had a script for like an FBI or CIA agent, and like his dad comes in to help or something. And they're like, wouldn't it be funny if his dad was John McClane? Let's make money. They kind of push Die Hard onto it. Bruce Willis is good, but it seemed like he's way more like, he used to be kind of calm and stuff, but he makes jokes now. Like, he's like, I'm in a car chase now, I'm gonna ram you. Like, that's not the John McClane I know. I mean, John McClane was a sarcastic motherfucker, but he wasn't like, God, what the fuck did this movie do? I don't know. There was like a 15-minute car chase. I'm not really exaggerating. It was like 15 minutes of like non-stop car chase, but it was like directed so bad, like it wasn't that much fun. Like, I mean, granted, when I first saw the scene, I was enjoying it, but now that I really think about it, what the hell? Like, it was like someone took the camera work of The Bourne Identity and the camera work of Taken 2 and smashed it into some convoluted where you're not fucking knowing what the hell is going on. Yeah, the action in this movie is like what I said. It's like the camera work of the Bourne movies and Taken 2. You can't really tell what's going on. Director John Moore kind of directed these scenes really awkwardly. They weren't well established. You can't really, you can tell it's a little more, you can tell more than Taken 2. Taken 2 was awful. Taken 2 was zoomed in all the way. You can't, it's shaking. This one, it's shaky, but you can still semi-tell what the hell is going on. But it's still kind of like irritating to your eyes because you want to see what's going on, but you can't tell what's going on, if that makes any sense at all. All the Die Hard movies have like solid, cool villains. Even Timothy Olyphant and Die Hard 4. You know, because like everyone's saying, he was a digital villain and John McClane was analog. It was, you know, clashing, so it made sense. And this one, you know, when he was like, it was like the dramatic reveal. It was like, I'm the villain. I was like, what? You expect me to go, oh, he's the villain. Oh, no, I was just like, cool, he's the villain. And there was this one guy who was like, oh, hello, I'm a bad guy. That's what he seemed like to me. He was really over the top and cartoony, and that's what it seemed like to me. Like, what the fuck? John McClane's son, you know, he didn't really have that much chemistry. He was just kind of like, he was all sad all the time, like, you never hugged me. He wasn't like Anakin Skywalker status, but he was just kind of like, always had to add in that little like, you never hugged me, you never did this to me, me. It was kind of annoying, and then I understand why they did that, so they can establish, you know, they love each other at the end, like teamwork, yeah, dad, son, yeah, high five. But still, it was a little overdone, and it just was annoying. But yeah, he was alright. I mean, what you can do worse. I mean, Justin Long from Die Hard 4 had seemed like he had more chemistry with Bruce Willis than his son in this movie. So overall, the movie didn't really have much of a plot. The villain was really weak. The action scenes were, you can't really tell what's going on, and it was just not a Die Hard movie. It was not a Die Hard movie at all. And some of the things were cool. I mean, some of the action scenes were kind of cool. I'm gonna admit that. I'll probably get some flack for that, but hey, whatever. I'm only a 21-year-old guy who enjoys watching action movies. The car chase thing was cool, I guess. So, and there was one funny thing at the end, which I will semi-explain because, you know, it's not that big of a spoiler. Someone is driving a vehicle to a building, and John McClane and his son escape from it, and John McClane flicks off the fucking pilot. And I laughed because that was hilarious, but it was so cheesy and over the top and CGI, but it was, But as a Die Hard movie, this movie fails on all levels, in my opinion. I don't think this was a really good Die Hard movie. It's like they had a script or something else and they just threw Die Hard on it. That's what it felt like to me. So it's a Die Hard movie? No. At all. As an action movie, it's mediocre at best. So overall, I would give this like a 4 out of 10. Really hurts me to say 4 out of 10. I would like to give it like a 5, but no, I just can't. I mean, I can even bring it down to a 3 out of 10. But the action scene and that scene at the end of Bruce Willis and some of the things Bruce Willis says, you know, kind of bring it up. So like a 4 out of 10, and it hurts me to say that. Really disappointing. Really fucking disappointing. I really shouldn't overhype myself for movies because it does this to you. When you get really hyped and then it turns out to be a big stinker. Man, I hope Evil Dead lives up to all this hype. I swear, I hope it does. But hey, what are you gonna do? Wait for me and Keisha review for that in April. But anyway, yeah, 4 out of 10. God, it hurts me to say that. 4 out of 10.